Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of G Thanks Disney.
I'm cynical.
I'm critical.
Shut up! We filmed one of Jack's videos. You can go watch it on his channel. Today, I know you guys wanted to do the Ewok adventure, the second part to the Ewok adventure.
Yes.
However, I'm gonna make a proposition for you right now.
Okay.
We're gonna play.
I regret it. Ewok adventure.
Here's the thing: we can watch the
words
Ewok
of
adventure,
Werner Herzog, I
or-
would like to see the baby.
or you guys can pick a movie out of the mystery bag.
We got a gimmick.
Don't put your hand in there. I know there's buddies in there.
So here's the thing: you guys get to pick. We could either do the Ewok adventure, the Battle of Endor, or there's there's a Blu-ray and then there's a DVD. But I'm not telling you which is the Blu-ray, which one's the DVD, because it could be either a
Jack,
good
if
movie
you put
or
that
a
guy,
bad
if you put your hand in there, you're gonna pull out Super Buddies again.
So
and we will
it's
watch
up to
it.
you. Who wants to make the choice?
He's bluffing.
Well, Jack, we know for certain that no Indian movie is under 90 minutes.
So
we're safe.
Once Upon a Warrior is gonna be saved for another time. Who wants to do this?
Jack, I can tell you right now, there's gonna be Disney Junior stuff in there.
Who wants to pull out of the mystery bag?
I'm not gonna do
I'm
it.
gonna pull it. We're gonna watch Ewoks anyway.
I ain't doing it.
Okay.
I ain't doing it.
We're not doing it?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well here's what you guys missed.
I
I got
know-
the Blu-ray right
I
here.
know you're already.
So the Blu-ray, we could have watched Camp Rock.
We made the right choice.
Or
you're chosen wisely.
We can't do that. You know how many millennials we piss off?
and
Late stage millennials?
for the DVD, we could have watched Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars. So, Jack, you could have gone Brave Little
can't,
Toaster Goes to Mars.
I
You could have watched Brave Little Toaster
hope
Goes
it
to
broke
Mars.
it.
That was my childhood. You wrist broke.
You watched
You
the
could've
sec-
chose that
You watched the Child as the sequel to the Brave Little Toaster?
Yeah.
I mean, that explains a lot.
Well, anyways,
Ewok adventure.
Ewok Adventure, yay!
Oh, I love Star Wars. Dun, dun, dun. Scanning for good actress.
None found.
None found.
Anyways, well, we just
That's
got done watching, what is it?
The battle, the Ewok
battle
adventure, the battle for Endor.
This is the
I
second
thought the
part.
And by Ewoks, I mean Ewok 1.
I thought the Battle of Endor was in Return of the Jedi.
This was the first Battle of Endor. That was like World War II.
Oh.
Well, it makes sense if you really think about it. But yeah, this is the part 2. I mean, yeah, we promised
The
that we
better
do-
one.
We do the better
Question
one.
mark? It's a better one, but
So
this sucks.
Yeah,
It's better than the first one, but that's still not saying much because you have a trade-off, and that's you only have the actress.
Goodbye?
Oh yeah, they talk in this one.
Oh no.
Because they talked in the series. Actually, shocked.
They talk now.
They talk now.
Why is it me, or do they look progressively worse?
Yes, you can come with us.
The Ewoks? Yeah.
Yeah.
They get a different costume. It's not the same. It's been some time since Return of the Jedi.
Don't worry, I'll
They didn't have access to the original costumes.
Oh! happening?
They're attacking the settlement.
Okay.
They're killing the Ewoks.
Oh! These... Jesus.
Dead.
This is why they live in the trees in Return of the Jedi. People just walk up.
Oh!
Lord Terak wants what you have concealed from him.
What the fuck is this? Is this Power Rangers? Oh!
Mommy, Mace, they're dead.
No, fuck!
Jack shows us what happens in the very first
I
one.
already said what happened in the first one.
Well, Brandon...
Okay, let me tell you how the movie starts off. Do you remember Mace from the last one? He was the main character.
Yeah, I really liked him.
Slaughtered. Shot to death. The mom dies. They start off and Wicket and the girl are walking in the forest. They hear a big commotion. And their little hut from the first one's attacked by raiders. The mom's killed off screen. The little boy's holding her dead body. And he's like, run away, little girl.
Get back, Sindel!
Mommy!
Stay away! Get help! Get Dad!
She doesn't.
She stares and then,
And then he
something
gets
with
killed,
like, the bracelet.
and then the
too.
dad runs off and tries to protect her.
She's really bad at taking direction.
And then the dad says, I'm gonna die now. You gotta run away and don't let him find you. So her and Wicket run away
But what do they run away from? Who's the bad guy?
Marauders.
from the Marauders or whatever they're called.
Tarek, and then the witch lady.
The Witch of Dathomir, whatever her name was.
Yeah, we'll talk about those, but
But
keep going.
They're immediately captured. They try and run away, but then they carve a hole in the thing where the Ewoks are stored in, because the Blurgs are pulling it, which are the Blurgs for the Mandalorian and other Star things, and then they fall out, and then they get captured by a stop motion dragon. Okay, dragon. That's why they live in the trees.
Well, how you gonna
Another stop motion.
How did she do it that far?
Yay! She's dead!
It drops her.
Oh my god, I
And then
forgot
they
about
drop,
that.
and then they drop in a stop motion dragon right onto like a house.
Oh well, they meet
They meet.
some
They need
speedy
a
thing.
weird Ewok. It's not an Ewok. His name's Teak, and he's super fast. He's got super speed,
Definitely like Sonic.
just like Sonic, exactly like Sonic.
But they get to the house.
They get to the house and they just take it over, and then the old man comes back, and it's Wilford Brimley, and he says, "Fuck you, get out of my house." By the way, the little girl has about less than a second. She's like, "I miss my family. They all died." And Wicket's like, "Well, Wicket talks in this one completely.
Oh my god!
in full sentences.
Goodbye? Sindel learned here with Wicket. Wicket, Sindel's family now. Ewok's family now. Sindel live. Wicket live.
Because the little girl...
Not in full
the li-
sentences, but like it's
He,
more like whole
he has to
sentences.
make up for the fact that the little girl can barely speak.
Yeah.
Or act. She's a little better in this one. She's like a year older. She's like, "Oh, I'm your family now," and she's accepted. And then she lives with Wilford Brimley for a while. They have disagreements, and then she turns out she can cook.
Meanwhile,
So her whole family's dead. Meanwhile, they have a power generator, and the Raiders thinks it's a
Something about power.
something about like we can
will
take
help
over the
him
world.
help him have a power source or get off world. We don't know what his motive wants. He just says, "I want the power.
just wants
I
sight."
have the power. I have the power." He's Skeletor.
Oh.
Uh,
He says, "I have the power."
The
of my
girl
mind."
sings a little song, but the night sister overhears as a crow, and then she takes the girl. She lures the little girl in by being sexy and singing the same song, and then she turns evil and kidnaps the little girl. So Wilford Brimley and Teak gotta go save the other Ewoks, which are named, but you don't know who they are. They're all different. No one is the same as the first film, except for the family who all die at the beginning, and the little girl and Wicket. And for some reason, they lost Wicket's costume or something.
Oh.
He looks terrifying. And people are like, "Oh, Return of the Jedi." I hate how the remastered They made him blink with CGI and it looks terrible. I'd rather have that than what happens here because he's got the soulless dead eyes I've ever seen.
The meme.
He's got spider eyes.
But
and
anyways,
they kidnap her, they gotta release her, and there's a whole thing, and then they have a battle at the ship. And then they leave the planet.
And then that's it.
That's
And
it.
they
And
win.
a bunch of needlessly dark shit happens.
Yep.
Way darker. A lot more action and less shtick than the first one. Wilford Brimley really carried this on his shoulders.
I mean, he was hunched over a lot.
I mean, yeah. Wilford Brimley. They had a lot of good actors. The actress is pretty good.
Who plays? You mean
The Night Sister,
the Night Sister.
and then the guy who plays the main guy is good, even though they speak in their language with no subtitles, like
Right.
the fucking holiday special.
What
But
did-
otherwise,
so what did
it's
you
pretty
guys-
good. I recommend it. If you like Star Wars,
I wouldn't recommend it. That's not saying that I hated it.
would you
It's
recommend it over the first one?
Yes, yes, I would.
Would you say you had to watch the first one before you watched this?
No.
Why? So you could grow with it?
Because I think not really.
I say yes because you have to get attached to the family, which
Yeah.
is slaughtered immediately. But none of these Ewoks in the
Well,
first one.
my
are true at
counter
all.
argument is you don't even know the family in the first one that well because they get captured.
But
You
you
know the
you
kid.
follow the kids.
Okay.
He's only in this one for 13 seconds. They blast him
I feel
away.
like you can get behind. Like if you haven't seen the first one, you could follow what happens fairly well. The only thing you really
I
need to
feel-
know is that they're stranded.
Right.
This one had more of a plot. The first one, it was Lord of the Rings, and they were walking, and they get stuck in a lake, or they lose their horses. And this one, they were getting shot at and taken.
See, I'm more into the fantasy genre, so I like this a bit more.
Than the first one, which
Yeah.
was The Hobbit.
Yeah. I like this one. This one also kind of feels like The Hobbit, but I just like this one a little bit more.
They
I
don't
wouldn't
only
rec-
feel
I
like
wouldn't
The
rec- I
Hobbit because
wouldn't-
everyone is short.
I wouldn't
and
recommend this, but I liked it more than the first one. Wicket, you're gonna tell me you didn't realize this person was living on the moon?
Wilford Brimley's helped here the whole time.
Why did he help against the Empire?
I don't give a shit. Because he's 100, and by the time it happened, he was.
Take that.
That's my toilet. That's not junk, you little bitch. Oh no! A crazy hermit.
What the fuck are you doing in my house?
I hope Wilford Brimley turns into the Thing in the final battle. Santa.
This is actually where he lives.
Santa.
Diabetes.
I'm Wilford Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes.
Tori, someone who hates Star Wars in every shape and form. Well, what did you think?
I mean, what can I say? I mean, I'm gonna just straight up be honest. These two movies back to back that we just watched, I hated both of them. they both fucking.
They kind of blurred together.
They
but not
just
really.
hated. I hated both of them. However, each one has their own good and bad. I feel
What
like
was good with the first one?
the first one it was just goofy as fuck, and it just
goofy as fuck, and
you like-
embraced it because it was Ewok shtick.
yeah.
And the second one.
The second one was dark
Had a bunch of
and
dark shit.
there was some things about it that were just
There
like
was
too
ske-
convoluted
There
and
were
too like what the hell.
skeletons chained to walls.
There's skeleton chain
There
to
was a guy
walls.
burnt to a
There was a
crisp.
ring. There's something about a ring.
There was a ring that lets the
There was
lady
a
turn into
lady.
crow
There was
and
the
other
lady
things.
looked like a Power Ranger villain.
Oh yeah, they acted like Power Ranger villains too.
It's just there was
They
again.
looked like they had the Planet of the Apes masks.
Yeah.
Both of them had their equal balances. However, if I had to pick one, oh my god, if I had to pick one,
You have to pick one. Come on, this
Goofy or Wilford Brimley?
Wilford
Oh
Brimley.
my God, it's
actually,
tough.
you know what?
It's
No,
tough.
it's
It's
not.
tough for me. It's tough for me.
Between Wilford Brimley?
Wilford Brimley was
Between
good.
well-known
Yes.
actor
Yes,
Wilford Brimley?
but we gotta remember too. The last one had spider puppet.
That was only half of like a scene.
Okay, yeah,
We-
spider
we,
puppet.
We probably laughed more in the first one, but that was because of us.
But we laughed more in this one too. We laughed. It's again. It depends on what you're looking for, really.
Well, the first one has a different tone, and it has a narrator,
Yeah.
and it feels like
This
it's trying to
one-
set up like a universe, and then this is completely
This
separate.
This one is so far from the other one, but they both have their good and bad. I would say this one is more convoluted and more Star Wars like because of how weird the fucking plot is.
Yeah.
Something about power that we don't really establish anything.
The
At least
castle that you kept talking
the
about.
castle that I kept talking about, how it looked like the Evil Dead or the Army of Darkness castle. But I feel like the first one was just a straightforward narrative. I'm gonna go look for my family. I'm gonna go look for my mom
Now
and
I
dad.
got captured by the 30-foot monster.
Right.
This one had...
This one,
I think
I'm
this
gonna
one
go...
had more elements that I liked.
Right.
And there's a lot more elements that are also still canon.
Right.
Like the Blurgs, who showed up in The Mandalorian, of course, and
Him and the Blurs. Have you noticed that?
I know what, well, it's kind of cool to see
I like how they're cute.
Yeah.
I like how Phil Tippett animated them.
Yeah.
It was very stop motion.
I will say that this one did have better effects than the other one.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Like
I mean,
the
it
hand
had-
puppets in the first one.
Yeah, like the
instead of
puppet-
hand puppets, they had shitty blue screen and matte paintings.
Again,
But they didn't.
it's like
I mean, they didn't film the whole thing in George Lucas's backyard.
it's like again. You have it's like what they did in the first one they improved.
Because
on
the
this
first one is
however, what they did in this one, it wasn't.
This
as
one
good as
feels
the
like a
first
more
one.
movie, because the other one films like a fan film shot in George Lucas's backyard.
They all feel like
which is what it
fan
was.
films. This
I
one
was
just
very
felt
disappointed
more.
in the lack of farm animals in this film.
There's
They
like a-
train
the-
a crow or a raven or whatever.
They got a trained crow
I
to
don't know
like
if it was a
attack the
snake or
girl.
not. Oh, what the? Oh, he got no pants. Oh, God. Bitch. Don't rewind there. You just got Sharon Stone by Wilford Brimley.
What's going on, you stupid bitch?
Stop screaming. Just got Sharon Stone Basic Instinct by Wilford Brimley. Oh, they were gonna make a third one. They didn't.
Because Wilford Brimley ate all the Ewok
He
set.
ate the whole set.
Yeah.
He ate the whole set.
Sing to me.
Oh, boy.
Sing!
Yeah, it's a musical.
God. She's as terrible as a singer as she is an actor.
Jack, you're missing it.
She's singing. The talking dog at the Shell Shack? It's singing! Maybe it will go down the line in the future, but as of right now, I'm in the middle.
Okay.
You should probably address Teak, Brandon, and how you said he's on the original Star Tours, right?
Yeah, Teak is in the pre-show for the Star Tours ride, the original version, I believe. If
I'll
not,
throw a
I know,
clip in there.
I know he was in. He was merchandise in the Star Tours gift shop. I don't really remember. He may have been in the background of the video. I don't remember, but I know I'm pretty sure for a fact he had a couple plushes, dolls made of him available at Disneyland because they
Not
were
anymore.
pushing this.
I
I don't know if these Teak is still canon or not. He might be to like one of those Galaxy of Hero doll shorts, which is where the big monster came back and a whole bunch of characters from the thing.
Again, I feel like this comes down to preference.
Okay, let's try a different one. This one, the first one, and the holiday special.
Oh,
which
God.
is better to laugh at?
Holiday special.
Holiday Festival's better to laugh at, I think.
Yeah.
Which would you rather sit through?
I would rather sit through this one.
This one.
But it's so
Honestly,
hard for me.
you're gonna hate me. You're
You
gonna.
want the holiday special?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan
The
of it.
holiday special is
It's fun to watch.
It's
It's fun to
3
watch it.
hours though.
It's fun to watch with a group. That's the thing. If
So
you're watching
which-
it by yourself,
so
if you're
is
watching
this-
it by yourself, it's a slog. But it's so much fun to watch with a group of people.
Right.
I'm one of the few insane people who kind of enjoy watching the holiday special, not because it's good,
Because
but
you like
because
to
it's
torture other people.
yes. I'll occasionally show people who've never seen it before.
Do you
but-
think this was a good battle for Endor?
No.
Oh, let me say something here.
Because the
This
enemy was
was-
so stupid.
This was before or after
This
Return of the Jedi?
timeline or
It's in
this
the
was-
timeline?
No, as they filmed it.
Oh, this.
Yeah, this is way after.
This is way after.
Mhm.
The Return of the Jedi's battle was so much better.
Yeah.
The last act of this felt like the last act of Return of the
Because-
Jedi, but Return of the Jedi was so much
But you
better.
really
As
could
in-
believe those Ewoks are tied to highly trained military
As
forces after
in-
a bunch of stupid
as
pirates who
ineffective-
shoot each
as-
other when they
As
lose it.
ineffective as stormtroopers are, it makes more sense that they're a threat than these dumb pirate things.
Right.
Like these
Right.
dumb.
Well, the dumb pirates things are stupid, but they also threatening. You could see them. They killed all the family, but then they also shot each other when they thought they were playing cards. They also Greedo Han Solo'd each
Like
other.
we. Oh yeah, they did do that.
and they fall down and they get blasted by Ewoks.
We kind of made a headcanon as to why they're in the trees in Return of the Jedi, because this takes place story-wise before Return of the Jedi.
There's
so
too much shit on the ground.
There's too much shit on the ground, so
There's
they
too
decide
much
to move
crap.
up to the trees.
There's hand puppets and monsters and things
There's
and
Dragons and
giants.
The dragons, I don't know how they can escape that. But
spiders.
Catapult.
Endor's not a good place.
Yeah.
Let's just put it at that. They made Endor a not
It's
so great
not
place.
actually Endor, it's actually the moon of Endor. Endor is the big gas planet in the middle.
Oh yeah, the forest moon of Endor. Yeah.
Kill.
I'm gonna kill myself now.
Actually, if you were to listen closely to the dialogue in Return of the Jedi, it's actually a moon, not a planet.
I'm gonna wrap it up because I hate this.
Live long and prosper.
Yeah, this was fine. It was a fine movie.
There's a lot of sexual tension.
A lot of sexual tension,
Wilford Brimley and just all
All
of
and his
them.
mustache.
including the tall guy.
Oh, did we mention that it's directed by the directors of the Riddick series?
Yeah.
And Joe Johnston.
And Joe Johnston, because Wilford Brimley wouldn't work with the directors of the Riddick series.
Yeah,
Don't
we
know
could have
why.
had Wilford Brimley to be in the Reddick series, but we got Vin
You
Diesel.
Photoshop Wilford Brimley with his glasses on.
Yeah. In there, sure, why not? What do we think of our Star Wars adventure?
Rip Mace.
You know what? We had
Rip
some
Mace. He was in there for 13 seconds and he got blown away.
Rip the dad who has such an amazing acting performance.
Yep.
I mean, would you give... I don't even think it's the same actor.
No, it is the same. I can tell it's the same actor.
I can tell you that he didn't care enough.
He
They
didn't
had
care.
to kill them all because they had to give them all Wilford Brimley's paycheck. Bro, Wilford Brimley's gonna disappear like a Force ghost, except he's gonna leave his mustache behind.
You shall not pass.
He's gonna leave.
Oh!
Look at a stick! Use the Force! The farts! All I have is gas!
Every time it's sweet and he shits himself.
Oh, that's not.
Put that sound over any time you
Oh
fall.
no! I mean, if they kill, someone's gonna die again. Oh no!
great.
It broke his arm. Now they're gonna kill Wilford Brimley. Oh, you idiot! Ultimate power!
Blow up.
Blow up! Blow up! Blow up! Don't melt! Blow up! Don't melt! Blow up! Turn it
Oh. That was needlessly dark. Okay.
Kiss him on the mouth. Yeah! Oh yeah! Finally, some sexual tension relieved. I hope
She's just like-
I hope they get to the atmosphere and explode.
Oh fuck!
Da-na-na. Yay! Oh, the voice scream.
And then they make out.
Kiss. Wilford Brimley ought to kiss him.
What a
And then
horrendous
he
piece
sold
of-
her into slavery on Tatooine.
where she became Rey Skywalker. Alright!
This was an amazing adventure. We had some struggles. We had a tumultuous journey. But in the end, we persevered, just like the Ewoks and Wilford
Good.
Brimley.
Because we're never going to do a Star Wars episode ever again. Thanks.
Never say never.
Yeah, what are we going to do?
Droids.
There's a lot
Faithful
of things.
Wookiee.
We're not doing
Ewoks,
droids, we're not doing
The
Ewoks.
micro series
There's,
Clone
I
Wars.
believe
Not doing
there's
anything.
a holiday special. And I
Yeah.
believe there is one more Ewok.
We've done the holiday special.
And there is one more Ewok movie.
What?
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 What the fuck is he talking about?
Battle stations.
What is he talking about? What is he talking about? I'm afraid. What is he talking about? Guys, what is he talking about? What other Ewok? Now I'm really curious. What the hell is this? What other Ewok? What is Jack?
We'll find out.
Battle stations.
Ah, kill me. Ah. What other Ewok movie?
I love Star Wars!
yourself.
No.
Don't limit yourself. Hit the big one.
No, I'm not gonna
First
do it.
record you.
I'm not gonna do what you're filming. I'm not gonna do
I
it.
love Star Wars.
I